Hey everybody, I'm here today to tell you that you can't lose in life. This will be a simple motivational video and I'm going to motivate you towards achieving success in your life. Now you really can't lose in life. So many people think that they lost in this situation or they lost in that situation, and I tell them that it's absolutely impossible and they're confused, but I'm going to explain it to you. In life, you either win or you learn. And that's because when you actually theoretically lose something, let's say you lose a race, and I'll go over some examples shortly, but let's say you lose a race. If you just think about it in the fact that, oh, you lost, as in you didn't come in first place, then you probably really did lose. But if you actually think about it in the sense of, well, I didn't win, but I am learning from what I didn't do properly and what my competitor did right that allowed them to come in first and me not to come in first. Well, guess what? You didn't lose, you learned. And the majority of winners lose often, so many times, so frequently before they actually win. A lot of winners, if you look at their track record, they lost for so long before they started to win. And that's because they didn't actually lose, they learned every time. So in life, you can't lose. You either win or you learn. Now let's go over some examples. Let's say you're on a basketball team and you're like the superstar of the team. You're like the #1 player on the team, but you and your team lost by 10 points. And you're like, oh man, we lost. I wish we could have won. If you go back and you watch a videotape of that game and you see all of the things that you did not so great, I don't want to say wrong, but you did them not so great, and you go back and you practice those skills over and over and over and over and over again, the next time that you play, you'll be very likely to win. And if you don't win again and you do the same thing, you go back, you watch the tape, and you practice those skills over and over and over and over and over again, well, guess what? Eventually you're gonna win, and you're gonna keep winning because you got rid of all of those little bad things that you didn't do perfectly while playing basketball. Another example, and this is one that I go over frequently in my videos, in my driving videos. Let's say you go take your driving test and you fail, and the driving examiner gives you a sheet that shows you where you lost all of your points. So you look and you say, okay, I lost some points on parallel parking, I forgot to signal 2 times, I didn't come to a complete stop at the stop sign, blah, blah, blah. You look at all of the areas that you lost points on, and you go back to your car and you practice all of those things over and over and over and over again. You practice them until you have them down pat, until you have them almost perfectly. What's likely to happen is the next time that you take your driving test, you're probably not going to lose points on those things, or you won't lose nearly as many points on those things. And with all of that being said, when you take your driving test the next time and you don't lose points, or you don't lose as many points, you are going to be much more likely to actually pass the test and get your license. And if by chance you don't pass it again and you repeat that process, you'll pass it the next time. And if that happens, if you don't pass it again, rinse and repeat, and you'll eventually get your license. The key factor is that you have to realize that whenever you don't win or you don't achieve a goal, stop and analyze at that point, and then work harder than ever before to correct those things that brought you down. And the next time that you are in the same situation or a similar situation, you are going to be extremely likely to win. So either you win or you learn. You never actually lose. The only time that you might lose is if you just lose something, like you don't win and you don't do anything about it, and you sit there and you mope and you say, oh wow, I didn't win, life sucks, blah blah blah. And if you do that, well then yeah, you really lost. But if you want to make sure that you never lose in life, because you really can't lose if you put your mind to it, then you either win or you learn from the fact that you didn't win and what caused you to not win. And that's basically it. In this motivational video, I've told you that you can't lose in life. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.